good afternoon, and thank you everyone for coming to the LunarLinc tutorial. So today we'll be showing you how to use LunarLinc. First we'll do the sign-in page or the sign-up page. So here is the page that you go to when you need to either create a new account or you sign up for a new account. If you wanted to sign in like you already have an account, you would press the text on the bottom and you'd be able to sign in with our option. We'll just put in the email or password, or you create a new account, and then once you fill out all the information, you will have the sign up page. I'm going to go ahead and create a new account to show everybody what happens after. And with the power of movie magic, I'm going to skip the password, show you guys what it looks like. Through the power of movie magic, I was able to get back to this screen where I purchased the Galaxy subscription. So here's the setup page that was discussed in the basic profile. So I'm going to take a picture. I'm just going to take a picture of my keyboard here just to keep my privacy. We'll use this photo. So we have a keyboard. You probably want a selfie of yours, but I'm going to keep that as my face. I'll do hello world, and then the birth date is the scroller where you're able to pick a birthday. I have it minimized so you can only, if it's September 18th of 2005, that's 18. I'm sure there will be folks that will lie about that, because you can theoretically go as old as you want. So I'm just going to do September 18th, 1816, just to make this fun. A subscription, so 144 characters or less. I'll just do hello world. For gender, male, female, or non-binary, I identify as male. And then here's where things get different from other apps. There are some apps, but you get to choose between these 52 or I believe 55 different kinds of interests that you want the app to ask you about. So I have interest in at least active lifestyle, anime, art. I'm also interested, well, not much cars, but I like computers. There is, let's see, what other things am I interested? I like martial arts, and I enjoy reading occasionally. And then if you try to pick more, you'll get this alert saying that you can only pick 6 interests. And in order to move forward, you need to pick at least 6 for our algorithm to work. So you pick these 6 interests of yours, of like that kind of defines who you are as a character. And if we press next, with the power of moving, oh no, never mind. It just needs to load. And yeah, so we get to the tutorial. So when you first start, it'll give you a tutorial saying, welcome to our exciting new app that brings people together based on shared interest. We're thrilled to join our vibrant community where connections are forged through mutual passions. Get ready to explore a world of like-minded individuals. So yeah, this is pretty much as an introduction to what the app is, and immediately the app will bring you to the start of the questions that you'll be asked. So if you press OK, this paragraph, if you'd like to read it, you can pause the video and you can now, but to sum it up, it pretty much is saying that you're going to be asked different kinds of interests or questions about your interest, and you're going to get asked a question about each of your interests right from the start. So we'll let the app think, and then it says your question is about an active lifestyle. What challenges have you faced while maintaining an active lifestyle, and how do you overcome them? So sometimes these questions are deep. I would say work. I'm just going to put work. And I encourage people to answer these questions with the most amount of characters as possible. These answers are, I would say, important for follow-up questions. So for now, if I submit, I don't want to show the warning sign, and I'll ask you a question like, would you like to continue the conversation? So when you ask the program to continue the conversation, it will take the previous answer that you've had and the question, and it will generate another question based off that interest. So it's like continuing a conversation because something hooked and you liked what you had. Or you can press no, and it'll ask you a different question about active lifestyles. Encourage people to put more. And so that is the gist, and then it will show you are 5 questions away from unlocking tier 1 of questions. We have just a tier system, none of it's named at the moment, but this is what we have to keep track of, like how many questions you've been asked about each interest. And when you get asked questions about all your interests for like the week, then you get the next tier of questions. Now this is a paragraph. Again, pause the video if you'd like to read it. So I went through all the questions, and I have, the last one was about reading, and it's like, what type of books do you like to read, or what type of genre? Sometimes you can go deep on these questions, sometimes you can't. It's all depending on what you'd like. If I give more information about it, the better the questions that Link will ask me. So I'll click yes, and you finish the questions. And now it's just pretty much saying that I finished the tutorial and what the link score is. So the link score, again, is what we utilize the questions and answers, or the questions you've been asked and how you've answered them in our matchmaking process. That ranges from 1 to 10. So if you get like a 1, it's you might not be good friends. 10 is like you're probably going to be best friends. You're definitely going to want to talk to this person. So it helps us alleviate, you won't have problems with trying to find a match. So when you complete the tutorial, you should get your first match. So this is another person that is just hello world. They also, you can tell by in their username that they also have a Galaxy subscription. Their subscription is just hello world. Their age is 655. We were able to analyze the questions and answers, and we have active styles, anime, and art. So I'm gonna press it. You can press either the X button if you don't want a new person, or the plus to add them. So I'm gonna put a plus, and it looks like they've already tried to message me, so I'm gonna just say hello. If I want to, I can send them an image. I'm just gonna put my keyboard. So there we go, we just sent them an image of a keyboard. So it's pretty basic. If I wanted to look at their profile, I can press up top. Again, it shows what they identify as for their gender, their age, their description of themselves, and then all the different other hobbies or activities that they do enjoy. So that is meeting somebody or adding somebody new. So if we come back to the discovery page, we will get only one daily match. So if we wanted to get another person, we're gonna either have to wait, or it can show you the store, and I'll show you the store later. I'd like to come back to the chats. So here there is the chat room where I can press the chat, and I can go back to the image, our conversation that we had. If I go back, I can press and hold on hello world. I can block or report them, leave the chat, which means I don't get any messages from them anymore, or I can just press exit. So it's just how you manage your friendship with hello world. I'm gonna press exit because I don't want to do anything just yet. I'm gonna go to my profile, and you can see here just hello world with my name. There's my gender, male, my age, description, hello world, interests. You can see what kind of questions that you've been asked, and it'll show you in order, like the most recent question to the first question that you ever asked. So we automatically have selected the first question that we've asked. I can unpress it if I don't want to have this interest unfortunately I need to be able to add up or build up the different kinds of questions, but I don't have them now. As you use the app over time, you'll get asked a question about your interest every day, and you'll have many things to be able to select from. So I'll just press it and say that that's something that I've picked. Since I am a Galaxy member, I'm able to pick 3 questions to be analyzed in our algorithm in search of newer folks to get more refined, not only for myself, but for the other individual. I'm able to take their questions and answers, and we're able to create more of a deeper analysis on, is this person right for me, or be able to talk, chat with them. So that's with all of these interests. You can press on the computer, reading. You can go back to the reading of the I like sci-fi books. I can pick whether I'd want that or not. I'm just going to say I like to pick it because it's going to pick it because of the lack of questions I have currently. I'm also able to change the age if I'd like. If I didn't want to be 200 years old, I can go back and change the age. Of course, I can't be a negative age, so I'll pick 97, and I can update that. So now you can see that I'm updated. Now I'm the age of 26. I can go and change, if there's male, female. I can put female if I wanted to, but I identify as male, so I'll keep that as is. I can update my description. Hello world, this is an update. I can press update, and there we go. It updates the description. I can even update my name. I could put hello world with an exclamation point by it and update it. And there we go. It updates the name. So that is the user profile. So you can edit, you can pick which questions you want analyzed. You come back to this screen. Again, it will show you a countdown timer of like how long it's going to be until your next daily match. But then here we hit the store. Before you get to the settings, you can either upgrade your subscription or cancel it from here. You can also buy a set of questions. So when you purchase a set of questions, you will buy the amount of questions or interests that you have. So if you have only the 6 that you provided with your profile, you can buy for only for $1. You can buy more questions. We can go through that now if I'd like. There's also, and as I'm purchasing these, I can also go through the interests, and I will go through that once I put in my username or password. It's not required for this, never mind. So you can purchase a set of questions. Then we'll let it process, and it will ask you, would you like the questions now or later? And I'm going to put later, and you can see now that I have in my purchased questions, I have 6 questions. The unique thing that we have for our app is that we wanted to give you the foundational 6 interests that you can pick from, and they're generic interests. But if there's something that wasn't on that list that you didn't like, you can actually purchase an interest. Or you wanted a 7th interest because there was something on that list that you wanted something new. So for another $1, you can purchase another interest, which is really nice, and it actually can give you a lot of value. It can help you, maybe find somebody that has that same interest that we just didn't think of. And we wanted to limit the interest so you get a chance to really meet somebody on those basic 6. So enter a new hobby or interest within 25 characters. Let's see. I'm going to do, I know it was on our list, but I'm going to do, and you can see when I'm typing that it autocorrects so it's uppercase, and that's intentional for our search algorithm to be able to find your interest. We want everyone to have all first caps, and you don't have to do it. You could just type what your interest is. So now we have an additional interest. And the unique thing about buying a set of questions now is if we buy a set of questions now is that it's going to account for the additional interest that we have. So instead of buying 6 questions, we're going to actually get 7 questions now. So if I purchase a set of questions, which is a question for each interest, we're now going to get 7 additional interests for our purchase. So after we go through the process, I'm going to say later, boom, this was 6 before, 6 plus 7 is 13, so now we have 13 interests. You can also buy more matches if you'd like. So if you feel like you're not getting enough matches, or the daily match, which is just 1 person a day, if we go press in the corner here with the bars, there's the settings. We can look at the blocked users, which we don't have any. We can turn on the tutorial again if we need to. There's the show question warning. So the question warning is the warning about, like, are you sure you want to have this answer? When you had this, I said don't show this again, but if you want to turn it back on, you can go here and swipe that you wanted to. And we go back, and that is essentially what this app is. We've specifically designed this app so it is not addictive. We don't want you addicted to our app, our algorithm, etc. Although you are paying, what the service you are paying for is being able to meet new people, make real connections. That is our mission with LunarLinc. We want to eliminate loneliness, and people that are lonely, we want them to find like-minded individuals that they can go out and talk with. That is our ultimate goal. Your time is a very valuable resource, and when you purchase this, I want you to have free time to be able to make these new and wonderful connections on LunarLinc. So thank you so much for everyone that has gone through the tutorial or has maybe skipped through and seen the tutorial. And I just want to say thank you for watching the video. I hope you enjoy. I hope this is something that is promising for the future. I think this is a model where people that are struggling to find a connection with somebody, that they can utilize this app to be able to start making and building a network for themselves and a friend group, because I think that's one of the most important things humans need.